Hey guys, I'm Emily from the Blue Mouse, and today I'm going to show you how to make this drop stitch. So this is usually worked between garter stitch rows, and you use yarn overs to create this dropped look here. And you can cast on any number of stitches, odd or even, it doesn't matter. Now here I have a double yarn over, which creates a longer drop stitch. And up here is a regular 1 yarn over, which is a shorter drop. So you want to start out by working an even number of garter stitch rows. However much of a break you want between your drop stitch rows, that's how many garter stitch rows you should do. So I've worked 4 rows of garter, and now I'm ready to work my first drop stitch row. Now you can create a longer drop stitch like this one down here by yarning over twice, or create the regular drop stitch like this one up here with just 1 yarn over. I like the look of the elongated one, so I'll show you how to do that one first. For your first drop stitch row, you're just going to start out by knitting the first stitch, and then we're going to yarn over twice. And now we knit 1, and then yarn over twice, and that is what you repeat until you only have 1 stitch left. So repeat with a knit 1, and then yarn over twice, knit 1, and further yarn over. I'm bringing my yarn to the front of my needle and around to the back, and then again around to the front and around to the back. And repeat that until you have 1 stitch left on your row, and for the very last stitch you just knit it normally. Then you turn your work and begin working the second drop stitch row. So for this row, your repeat is a knit 1, and then you slide both of your yarn overs off your needle. So knit the first stitch, and then you come up to your 2 yarn overs from the last row, and you just pull them off your needle, and you'll have this loop hanging in the front, and that's what you want. You continue that repeat with a knit 1, slide those 2 yarn overs off, knit 1, slide those 2 yarn overs off, and you do that until you have 1 stitch left. And then when you get to the very last stitch, you just knit it normally. And at the end of the row, I like to kind of pull it down a little bit to make sure that it's even. And you can see that with the double yarn over, you get this nice long drop stitch here. So you can just turn your work and work an even number of garter stitch rows, however many that you would like to do. I'm going to knit 4 garter stitch rows. Work those garter stitch rows, and then repeat those 2 drop stitch rows, and continue working that way all the way through your pattern. Alright, now that I've worked an even number of garter stitch rows, I'll show you how to do the single yarn over drop stitch. So this is exactly what you just did, but instead of yarning over twice, you just yarn over once. So the repeat is a knit 1 followed by a single yarn over, and you just repeat that till you have 1 stitch left. Knit 1 yarn over, knit 1 yarn over, and you just knit that final stitch and turn your work. And for the second drop stitch row, you repeat a knit 1, and then you slide that yarn over off your needle and repeat that. So knit 1, slide it off, knit 1, slide the yarn over off, and repeat that until you have 1 stitch left. And then when you have 1 stitch left, you just knit it and turn your work. And you can kind of pull the drop stitch tight, and that is how you do a single yarn over drop stitch. So you just knit however many garter stitch rows you want, and I would suggest doing an even number of rows, and then you work those 2 drop stitch repeat rows, and you're all set for your project.